the watch-along North Melbourne versus Essendon Bombers round 3 here in the AFL. We've had an eventful day here in the footy. And will we have potentially the tie of the round? Both sides chasing dubs. Essendon chasing their first dub and North Melbourne chasing a turnaround after a disappointing week. Last week, it has to be said. One late change. Braden Farini is out of the game. Matt Guelphy replaces him. I'm in a good mood because I went bold and brought in Shea Bolton in my super coach. Absolutely chuffed with his score. How the bloody hell are you, chat? How the bloody hell are you? Let me know how you're diddling. Double Dummy's going on the Jerry train. What's everyone thinking tonight? Let me know your predictions. I'm going 5 goals North Melbourne. Is my prediction. Clive, North Melbourne, matey. How are you? Good to see you. See Tiger Times in chat says, Double Dummy, Clive, Tiger Time. Who else have we got? We've got TL, we've got Flip. Good luck to you two today. James, how are we all? Got Ashley, got the usual crew. Unbelievable that, Double Dummy. Mitchie, how's uni going, mate? Long time no speak. Unlucky today, mate. They were woeful towards the end. St Kilda. Not good. But this game here should be an intriguing tie. Shout out to those watching on sideline.fm/PommyInOz Footy. You will watch this with no audio delay. So if you are at the game, out and about, check that out. Free accounts and an app. Make sure you go and check them out. How are we, chat? Anyway, talk to me. Teams are as follows in numerical order. Andrew McGrath, Jacob Farrow debuting. Darcy Parish, Carl Langford, Jai Caldwell, Zach Merritt, Isaac Keiko, Jade Gresham, Archie Perkins, Peter Wright, Archie Roberts, Sam Durham, Jackson Pryor, Archie May, Xavier Dersman, Nate Caddy, Zach Reed, Ben Mackay, Matt Guelphy in for Farini, Zach Johnson, Saad El Hawali, and Archer Day, Wicks and Blackiston. We're not streaming the game. It's illegal, mate, so you'll have to find somewhere else, my friend. G'day, Danny. How are you? ATL Roby looked amazing. I'm looking forward to watching that. How did your footy go, Mitch? Let me know. Hey, you know what, though? I reckon this is a prime-time game. Though, Mitch, Blue Bagger, how are you? Sam, g'day, mate. I reckon this is prime-time viewing, to be honest. What would you rather be doing on a Saturday night? Huh? And North Melbourne's team, as McGrath goes in to do that, is Lockie Doverston, Finn O'Sullivan, Harry Sheasel, Aidan Corr, good name, Caleb Daniel, George Wardlaw, Zane Dersma, Luke Davis-Uniacke, Colby McKercher, Luke McDonald, Jai Simpkin, Dylan Stevens, Nick Larkey, CCJ, Tom Powell, Paul Curtis, Luke Parker, Comden, Pink, Jerry, Blamires, Zerha, and Trembath. Hey, mate, kicking 4. That's good. Hey, Tough, how you doing? Good luck today, mate. You're tipping the Kangas by 40. Good luck, Andrew. I reckon it's going to be entertaining, Tiger Time, mate. I have faith. Do you have faith? Double Dummy, look, these are the games, man. Look, everyone knows when it's Man City versus Brighton, no one cares. But you want to watch Wolves versus West Ham. That's what you want. That's what you want. You want to watch them games. 2 sides with big hopes, bottom 4, trying to break out. I'm looking forward to this. TL, you are the anomaly on the toss, mate. We've only had 5 losses on the toss, I believe. Hey, Mitch, 4 goals. Get him in. Get him in the Saints side. Mid-season draft. So we are about to commence. We are about to commence here. Hey, I've built this game up. Hey, mate, West Ham are staying up, Mitch. Heard it here first, don't worry. Here we go. The bounce is about to commence for those watching at home and want to sync up. We are gosh. First goal kicker. I've come back from the future. First goal kicker is... first goal kicker, I've heard a rumour, is Sam Durham. Here is Sam Durham. Little handball underground. Kyle Langford goes down to the pocket. Nate Caddy couldn't take it. He's wrapped up by Pink. Peter Wright, stolen by Jai Simkin. Pressure everywhere. Comden gives it to his mate, and Toby Pink clears his lines. Good mark there by the Kurt dog. Kurt puts in an absolute ball and a half. Tom Powell looking for options. Tom Powell there flips it across. Thank you very much, Premtech. I appreciate you. And can Dylan Stevens, who had a great first round, he has a shy at the post from 55. First behind of the day. Robert, you're saying a draw. I did watch today's game, Andrew. I did. Dirty Dog. I suppose it depends what context you use it. What do you mean? How do you join Premtech? Great through the middle. Sam Durham, 2 bounces. Puts one up. Targets are there. And Blackiston takes the mark. 1840. Gone. What a mark that is. Lockie Blackiston. Great transition football by the Bombers. I was incredibly happy with Cody Walker. Looked very solid, double dummy. Good to see. And Blackiston nails it through. First goal for the Bombers. First goal for... Look at that. The Bomber Army are up and about and lead there. I did watch the second half of Freo Tigers. Premtech was very good, wasn't it? Fremantle just turned it on in the end. TL, mate, get up and about. The Bombers are flying. Blackiston gets in front of his man, but the transition football, look at Durham here. Don't argue. 1 bounce. 2 bounce. And look at that. More space between him and Jerry than me and one of my ex-girlfriends. Look at that. Good mark. Good to see. Bombers Rocket, how you doing? Tough. Flip. Look, boys. Here we are. Jerry gives it back to Sheasel, who absolutely launches a Gary Owen up to the square. Is it just me, or has Jai Caldwell been absolutely dog poop since? Here we are. Archie Roberts bursting through the corridor. The Bombers are flying here. True one-on-one. And a nice mark by Charlie Comden. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Poet, let's hope so, mate. I believe he is, Kate Wall. And a nice little dinky kick by Aidan Core. Just lays it off to Luke McDonald. Good start so far by the Bombers. North under a little bit of trouble. Great mark there by Luke Parker. Gets it out to Finn O'Sullivan. McKercher, handball forward. Caleb Daniel worried out of it by Guelphy. LDU. Evidently can't hit a 2-metre handball. Zach Merritt is quick on it and Dylan Stevens will wrap him up. We have a stoppage. Dirty Dog, maybe. Hey, Smegoff, how are you, mate? Good to see you, my friend. Peter Wrong. And Jerry will take the free kick. Goes short. Oh, what a kick. O'Sullivan lays it in. Larkey. He marked it until he didn't. And good spoil by Cooper Trempath. Tough, mate. You just want to watch your mighty Bombers, mate. They're absolutely flying at the minute. This is living, mate. Yeah, TL, so it's not in my head. I think he's been Bombers and TL. I just feel like he's been well down of where I remember him. Good start by Essendon, though. It's got a bit of a life in this game. Stoppage in North Melbourne's forward 50. Surely that's a free kick to Blackiston. Caldwell, handballs to no one. Was that kicking in danger from Paul Curtis? Umpire says no. Why, double dummy? Is it better? Is it better? I think there's a T in better, isn't there? Handball out the back. Archie Roberts takes them all on. Not too sure what he was doing there. But quick to it is Jai Simkin and wrapped up straight away. Wang, it's been very good, mate. How's your weekend? Hey, double dummy, mate. We're getting better, mate. That's what we are. Mate, streaming perfection. I've been fiddling with the settings. You want to be in the Soviet Union? Premtech, that's a random requirement. Paul Curtis dances around 4 people. Shocking tackle effort. And put left by Tom Powell. 0-2. 2 points North Melbourne. 1 goal 0. Rang, did you go them? What, so am I ahead of you or behind? We've got it on the YouTube's lowest delay. So, lowest delay. Toby Pink clears it out of the back half. It's a dangerous looking kick. Finds Finn O'Sullivan. Well, good luck, mate. Good luck with that tip. Here we are. LDU opens up. And that is way too easy. That has been Essendon's bugbear. You'll always find that I will be slightly behind live TV because YouTube adds a 7 to 15 second delay. But to tell you how much of a delay there is me to you, I clicked my fingers as he kicked it. There's the goal from Zerha. 1 goal 2. 8-6. Good start by North. Good start to this game. Good evening, Christina. How are you, my love? Yeah, Bombers. Yeah, so there's 0 delay now. I've got it on the lowest latency possible. He says, I went with North. No offence to my beloved Essendon chat in here. Bombers, I would say Bombers and Carlton are the most punished side on turnover. Here we are, tapped down. Jerry gets his hand on it. Good tackle by Zach Merritt. Handball out the back. Here they come. Tom Blamiers, worm burner. Darcy Parish, good handball. Good running. Caldwell trying to make me look stupid. And there is a behind. G'day, Hunter. Hey, Lana, how are you, my darling? Jeff, Kiora, Kitty Pie, Hekwe. Tough, it's the first time I've ever been ahead of anyone on stream, but I will let me know how that goes. Good kick inside. Clarkson's fuming. That was an absolute shocker. And Archie Perkins has a shot at goal. Been a good game, Premtech. Bombers defending the ground. I don't know if you ever watched my video I did a couple of weeks ago about dangerous without the ball. Carlton and Essendon are like bottom 2 of that stat. Here we are, Archie Perkins. This would be huge, this. Hey, Roby looked sensational. I'm looking forward to watching that game. Is it worth a watch? And misses it right. 8 apiece. Luke Parker just marshalling the troops. I do like Luke Parker in a back half roll. Larkey touched. George Wardlaw goes forward. Nice little kick. Didn't go the required distance. And Archie Roberts wastes him out. Chills, good day. Luke Perry, how are you, mate? Worse than the Eagles. Premtech, cheers, mate. Hey, Flip. Maybe refresh your KO, buddy. I don't really like cheese. Mate, I froth cheese. Good name. Mate, we're here for you, my friend. Shiny Blue, how are you? They do, don't they, Luke? Yeah, Foxtel goes mental with their delay. 12:41 to play in this first. 8 apiece. I am very well, Lucinda. How are you? It's not Stuart. I actually need to go to the barbers on Monday, so I'll get it resorted. And holding the ball, Essendon can clear their lines. Smack off, I love it. Wang. I believe it was after the Eagles. I ignored the Eagles in that. Oh, that's a great kick in. Carl Langford takes the mark. Tell you what, Essendon's transition is pretty sensational. Pretty sensational. Sniper's dream, mate. Mate, my brother used to say I had a massive head. Here we are, Carl Langford. Too much draw. 1 goal 3, 9. Plays 1 goal 2. Thank you very much, Lana. And a good little mark there by Mr. Larkey. Goes short. Umpire says not the required distance. Plays the give and go. Look at that. Tell you what, Luke Parker obviously has a bet on 30 touches. Delightful kick to George Wardlaw. Handball inside. Jai Simkin. And that's a very good transition. And I'm a Carlton fan, Premtech. I'll see what I can do, Tough. And Luke Parker, he must be on board for about 45 touches. Great mark by Ben Mackay. Got in front of everyone there. 10 minutes 38 to play. Hunter, look, I still have... Look, I haven't seen anything from Carlton to change my pre-season predictions of 10th to 14th. So, take that as it is. Magnus, very good, mate. It's been an entertaining game, mate. I hope work's going well, mate. I hope you can hear this. Turnover from Essendon. Cheeky little kick. And that's going to be straight out of bounds. Oh. Just spilt me water. Hey, Bombers, I love it. Dylan Stevens dancing through trouble. Gets the handball. Another missed tackle from Essendon. Dylan Stevens drills it inside 50. Trembath. Oh, he's run down. Oh, and tell you what, Farrow nearly made 3 tackles in a row. What a goal, though. Zane Dursmer has his first of the year. 2 goals, 2. 14, 9 points, Essendon. That was a good goal. Tell you what, though, let's just give a shout out here. Like, we've got to give a shout out there to the hard work on the defence here. Was that Pryor? It was. Sorry, I called it wrong. Pryor's second and third efforts there. Brilliant. Should have been Ball, maybe, but... Blackiston taps it forward. Parrish is on the end of it. Drills one inside 50. Oh, May runs into a roadblock. Kako couldn't find the ball when Blamires gets the clearance. Oh, umpire. How are you doing, Teresa? Yeah, tough. It seems to be the little cheat code, doesn't it, at the minute? Here we are. Archie Roberts got a little bit of space here. Usually reliable. It's an absolute beautiful kick. Xavier Dersma. Durham is out on his own, but they choose to ignore him. Drilled in by Day Wicks. Kako is at the fall of the ball. Sardell Howley. Guelphy, handball. Kako beats one. Dersma, quick hands. Oh, they just ran out of options. Kako, those a little beast. Dersma off a step. Good tackle. Good stoppage. What's my least favourite team? You know what? It will surprise you, actually, if you watch this chat. Caddy! Behind. The chat will tell you I'm not a big GWS fan. Yeah, you see. Here we are. Luke Parker looking for the switch. Finds Caleb Daniel. Been a nice... You know, there's a nice tempo to this game. What do we think, chat? Caleb Daniel switches it again. Luke Parker really marshalling the troops at the back half. Dinky little kick. Finds Toby Pink. How are you? Good to see you as well, Teresa. Who will be the 2026 premiers? Well, I did say Brisbane at the start of the year. And my second team was... my second team to win it was Doggies at the start of the season. Smegoff, a nice wow reference there, my friend. My reason, I just think they're overhyped, and I'm not a big fan of, you know, when people say they're your second team. I think they try too hard. Do you know what I mean? Like, they try too hard to be liked. And, yeah, Tiger Time. Hey, Tiger Time knows the folklore of PommyInOz. That's why I love him. He knows the backstories. Peter Wright, dinky little kick. Tell you what, Essendon have been patient. Parrish. Toby Pink did very well there. Sheasel on his hands and knees, and Parker gets them underway. Fumble! Sardell Howley, has he got that off his foot? That could be a great goal. I did indeed. We were live for it, mate. Very good game. How are you going to call that? I mean, it's going to be touched, isn't it? But is that a header? Thank you very much, Dirty Dog. I appreciate you, my friend. Kobe McKercher, left boot. I don't mind a clearing header, mate. A few of them in corners, defensive corners when I was a kid. Jai Caldwell handballs it out wide and Xavier Dersma can't stop that going out. Last kick. You know what I really enjoy is the last disposal roll. No, it was my wedding anniversary, mate, so I was busy. I did watch the game, though, but I didn't do a stream. Don't we all, Bombers? Don't we all, mate? Teresa's all about the Steen. So 6:50 to play. Up and under. And a big mark, Zane Dersma. And that is annoying for the Bombers. Hey, Cosmic Stars, how you doing? Thank you very much, Jeff and Lucinda. Mrs. Pom has done well there to survive it. Thank you very much, guys and girls. Zane Dersma here. Looks beautiful off the boo. What a finish. 3 goals to 20. Essendon 11 points. Fair few behinds. You know what, though? The fact that Essendon have generated 6 scoring shots, pretty good. Dirty Dog, mate. Mickey van der Ven. Do you reckon he'll go at the end of this year? I get a feeling Tottenham are going to lose a few players. Teresa, how did you do that? He's been quite lively as Daywicks. Don't mind a bit of Daywicks. Cosmic, I appreciate you. You know what? I've got into collecting footy cards, mate. Tap down. LDU spins out of trouble. Darcy Parish tackles about as hard as I tackle my wife. Genuinely embarrassing. Paul Curtis dancing away out of trouble. Gets the handball away. Lucky. Lazy kick. Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Looking for the switch. It's a dangerous kick. And Durham. Look at Jerry getting stuck in. You know what? Like, that is a free, but, like, come on. He had to go for it. Sheasel drills it inside. 55-20 to go. And a big mark by Xavier Dersma. He was crunched. Good day, Ambient. How are you, mate? Good to see you again. Dersma genuinely sounds like an insult in Afrikaans. LDU, Sheasel. Good selection if you've got Jerry. Comden, great kick. Tell you what, Comden's kicking over the last 12 months is delightful recently. Here we are, Finn O'Sullivan. Drills one in. Essendon 6s and 7s at the minute. What's everyone got planned for the weekend? Anyone doing anything this evening or tomorrow morning? At all? Anyone got anything Sunday planned? Jai Caldwell finds Xavier Dersma. Darcy Parish. Nice little handball, that. Andrew McGrath now. The overlap run, though, look at how stagnant it is. There you are. That's better. Good inbound there. Johnson with a great kick. What did Zach Johnson do there? Why did Zach... Les Patterson, shiny. I love it. I always say Jerry. Because an XE is like a J sound in it. TL, I appreciate you. I'll try and get you through it. I do believe so, Dirty Dog. What game are you playing, Cosmic? Ooh, Sam. Very nice. Say hello to Nick if you see him. Nick Halsbrew's on the selection stream with me. He'll be at that present function. Scrappy little ball here. Archie Perkins runs into a brick wall. Ball spills. Finn O'Sullivan gathers it one-handed and boots one to 50. Ben Mackay versus Larkey. Zerha's taken high. Is it any good? Oh, that's a stupid quick kick and a great mark by Sardell Howley. Bit of Rodney Dangerfield. Stick a pony in me pocket. Here we are, Zach Merritt, good handball inside. Essendon have moved the ball quite nicely. It's just this final little bit of sausage. Archie Perkins finds Sam Durham. Centering ball, Caldwell's under it. LDU, Caleb Daniel, and this has killed Essendon here. But Ben Mackay's there as the backstop. Dangerous handball. A lot of work to do. Zach Reed does it well, though. Peter Wright, shocking kick. Peter Wright's not real, is he, chat? Like, genuinely. That is frustrating. Did you see that Chris Skerry, Bombers? Did you see it? Bombers Rocket. Did you see Chris Skerry was named by Fox Footy as Chris Sherry? Proper threw me. Here we are, slingshot out the back. Carl Langford goes inside. It's a lazy kick, but it works. Oh my good lord. Archie Perkins as well. How are you kicking into the man on the mark? Out they come North. Lockie Doverston. So just like a salmon out of water. That looks a beautiful kick. Oh, Paul Curtis, he's not Cooter. Powell. Good mark by Andrew McGrath. Hey, Skag Monkey, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. Here we are, Peter Wright. This could go anywhere. Small children don't watch it. Kicks it out in front. Caddy, great handball inside. Archer May to Isaac Kako. Beautiful football. That's more like it, Bombers. He did win their BNF. You are correct. Chelsea, be interesting. I have a feeling that if they're bad, Ridley and Merritt request a trade. Here we are, Isaac Kako. That is a very, very solid fade. Here he is, Isaac Kako dribbles in. It looks beautiful off the boot. And Essendon have their second. 2 goals, 5. Do you remember that, Archie? Do you remember Archie Perkins when he said, I still can't believe that happened. I love Nate Caddy too, Shiny Blue. How do you remember that? It was so good when he played. Good little footballer is Nate Caddy. What's that in Double Dummy? It's a very good game, Poet. Tell you what about your Geelong, mate? Oh, thank you very much, Bo McMillan. I really appreciate you, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, what's that race? What's that race? Maury Plant. Sounds like an advert for tiles. And there it is, quarter time. 2 goals, 5, 17. To 3 goals, 2, 20. We've had quite a good game. Been some great games this weekend. We are in, I actually think we're in a sweet spot of footy. 9:20. Well, what about that from the Bombers? The Bombers didn't disgrace themselves there. Good little transition football, this. You don't... Mate, we don't need high level. You know what? That is really annoying me. That is. TL, mate. Quarter two time, mate. I've actually really enjoyed this game, chat. Not joking. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a solid game of football. Good intensity. Back and forth. Hey, Teresa. Is that the first time you've tipped Essendon? Cosmic Stars, interesting one watching St Kilda. Skag Monkey, it's weird, isn't it? 80-90 game, could be good. Dirty Dogs, mate, it's great. Look, we're having fun, though. That's the main thing, man. We always have fun on this stream, even if the game's rubbish. But I've got to say, this is quite an entertaining fixture. It would be nice. You see, I'm kind of torn in here because I kind of want Essendon to win because we've got a lot of Essendon chat in here, and obviously I do the rating show. But then I also kind of want North to win for Marnie as well. So it's a tough one. Rich Ewan, how you doing? That was really good, wasn't it? Massive for your VFL team. Great to see Robbie. I'm looking forward to watching that. That's on my to-watch list. Solid 7, Ben. Oscar Steen last night. Well, good start. Good start, this. Going to be an intriguing second half. I mean, second quarter. Teresa Lott, it was brilliant. It was a 10 out of 10 debut, but 7 out of 10 performance. Hey, I gave him a huge pep up. I gave him a huge pep up in my debut video. Huge pep up. I thought it was a very good game. 6 is average, 7 is very good, 8 is excellent, 9 is outrageous, and 10 is... I don't give 10s very often, Teresa. I don't give 10s very often. Because I always find a 10 is perfect, so if you give a 10, you've got nowhere to go. You've got nowhere to go, Teresa. So I don't like handing out 10s. I have no idea if any YouTubers are. I think all the games are on the AFL app tomorrow. I could be wrong. See if it says anything. I'll check now. I never understand though. Every year, when did you 10 last? When did I give a 10? When did I get a 10? Probably be at school, I'd say. I very rarely give myself a 10 as well. Because otherwise you're never gonna improve, are you? I'm one of these people, if I get a 10 out of 10, that I rest on my laurels. Let's have a look, see if there's any information on the TV guide. I think it's on AFL app. Oh, Teresa, maybe. Maybe she would. We'll ask her. We'll ask her out of 10 when she comes in. Jeanette, you've missed a real seesaw game. G'day, how you doing? Seesaw game. It's been a really entertaining game as well. Pretty even. Don't mind that ambient. You know what? Interesting, that TL and Bomber Rocket. Only 7 points from the back half of the ground for North. Feels like more, doesn't it? It feels like more. Quite a surprising statistic, that. So second quarter about to commence. Clarkson looks very engaged. You'd imagine so, that's the change flip, wouldn't you? Sam, yeah, it doesn't say anything on the AFL thing, which is weird because they used to show you the broadcasting rights. Hey, Bo, I like that, mate. Hey, you know what? I am loving the doggies at the minute. They were my pre-season surprise finalists. So I'm loving what they're doing. Big doggies fanboy here as well. Love watching them. Here we go. Second quarter commenced. She's all big arms. Surely that's dragged in, umpire. And it is. Jade Gresham. Jade Gresham looks like what would happen if Dylan Shield and Mark Murphy had a baby. Inside it goes. And Jai Simpkin with a good little mark. Goes out wide. Finds his mate, Dylan Stevens. You know, it's weird because, you know, we were talking about that in watching the junior football today. You would have thought that they could, like, give them... Because they're just streaming them on the AFL app. You might as well give them to free to own. Dylan Steven, handball, tackled. Zach Merritt. Perkins. Up to the goal square. Caddies. Dersma. Is that high? That could be holding the ball. Umpire calls it. Unlucky there. Tom Blammier's absolute monster tackle. G'day, Scott. How are you? Leisure Sweet Larry. That was a right game. Bucky Karmis has been brilliant. Hey, Bo, mate, spot on. Probably should have been a way I should have picked my team, shouldn't it? Durham, what a dart. Oh, Durham picks out Nate Caddy. Yeah, I would have just thought free to air. They got rid of it, Hunter, interstate. You would have thought free to air they should put the draft games on. Because obviously no one's bought the rights to that. Like, Community TV has one game a week. So what are the rights to that? I wonder how much the rights are. Nate Caddy. Oh, yes. Straight through the eye diddle diddle. And Essendon back in front. 3 goals 5, 23. 3 goals 2, 20. Look at Nate Caddy. He looks like he needs to go back to the hairdressers, get the bleach tips. I'll tell you what, does his kick there. Oh, yes. Look at that from Does. See how, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I wonder how much, because Community TV can't have paid a lot, can they, for one game? Like, what do you reckon they'll charge for one game? Look at him, Nate Caddy, giving it large. Here we are, Jerry versus Blackiston. I do love Blackiston's second and third efforts. Like, he's definitely not an elite level ruckman, but his second and third efforts are very good. Nice little handball. Xavier Dersma goes out the back. Dinky little kick. Langford's got some open space. Oh my good lord. That's a great centering kick from North. AFL Select, Bo. AFL Select got a whole box to open tomorrow night. I am looking forward to it. Shiny Blue, he needs to go back and get it bleached a little bit. That's a great kick. The transition here from North has been amazing. Cooper Trembath there, looking for a short kick. Oh, that's delightful. What do you reckon the rights are, though, Says? Like the VFL, you would have thought they would put that on free-to-air. I would love to know what the link of it... You know, people saying the obesity in children. I'd love to know what the link is from less sport being accessible free-to-air. Hey, Cosmic, I'm very excited, mate. I'm very excited. Nick Larkey has a ping. Oh, my God. Tell you what, the goal kicking from the key forwards this game has been delightful. 4 goals, 2, 26. 3 goals, 5, 23. Are they getting up and about, Ambient? Are they loud fans? Luke, maybe. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Sam, I'm not too sure. Usually on the AFL app, it used to have the broadcast rights. Do you remember? It used to have the broadcast rights. I used to click the game and it used to say where you could watch it. Melbourne VFL. It'd be case... Been very good, Sean. How are you, mate? He has been playing. He's turned the ball over twice from my eye. And big tackle there. Look, Jade Gresham getting stuck in. Do you find Ben Mackay and Harry Mackay are the worst lookalike twins ever? Hey, I love that, Luke. And North Melbourne get the ruck free kick. Sean, it's a bit of lemon and honey, mate. You'll be right. Yeah, Sam, it's weird that they've got rid of it. Sheasel bursts through. This is a nice looking move. Caleb Daniel. Our very own Bugsy Malone. And he pops one out of Zane Dursma, who's having a career game. Hey, I love you, man. Don't you think Ben Mackay and Harry don't look like twins? Channel 7. No, Chills. The VFL we're looking for. Yeah, you know what? It's weird that Lloydie's never put his hand up to do any, like, coaching gigs. Because he's coaching the juniors, isn't he? Zane Dursma, his kicking has been good today. And he's been good again. 5 goals too. No, you were helpful, Chills. Can you see, if you click on it on the app, can you see on the VFL game, mate? I'll check it on my phone. I couldn't see it on the VFL. I don't know if I'm looking at the wrong thing. Well, I can't see any. I've got a feeling that it'll be on the AFL app, though. How did that go? TL. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Okay, Sam. Yeah, I think it'll be on the AFL app then. Blackiston comes off his head. Kako into the middle. Here's George Wardlaw. Old school footballer. Drills it into half forward. Out the back, Trempath. Did Zach Reed have him held? Umpire says no. That's good to hear, Paul. Hunter, mate. That's it. ABC and the AFL app. Do you have any inclination which the Carlton Melbourne game will be, Aussie Sean? Trying to help out Sam. And a stoppage. 40-29 to go. Just in front. Shiny Blue. About time, eh? And Blackiston gets the free. Jerry's pretending he's shocked. And there's a 50! That's good to see. Blackiston drills it in. Perkins. Kako. Clever kick backwards. Day Weeks, great pickup, goes centering. Langford can't get it. Finn O'Sullivan gets the handball away and out they come. AFL app, cheers, Sean. I appreciate you, mate. Sam, it looks like it's on the AFL app. Oh, that is heartbreaking for Essendon. Way too easy. And ironically, Jerry, who started the 50, he's going to end up with the goal. Cheers, Sean. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you for your help. That was shocking, wasn't it, Dirty Dog? Why is Jerry rubbing his nose and wiping it on McGrath's face? Oh, because his nose is bleeding. Why is no one flattening Jerry for that, doing that to your captain? Like, genuinely, Jerry just wipes blood on McGrath. Why is no one getting around their captain? That was a full circle moment. Jeanette and Poet, that was shocking, that, from Essendon. Had it in their hands. How that slung out the back. And here we are, quickly, North Melbourne go. Umpire says you don't have advantage. Yeah, I saw that, but did you see he wiped the blood on his face? Like, he wiped his bloody nose and rubbed it on his face. Like, if someone did that to my captain, I'd take the fine. Toby Pink then, just on the left wing, the pressure has really gone up. Pink drills it in. And a good intercept grab by Zach Reed. Can the Bombers use a bit of this fire and make something happen? Langford bursts down the right wing, puts a nice little ball out to Caddy. Was Caddy chopped? Umpire says no. Finn O'Sullivan. Play on, says the umpire. Powell! Oh, Kako nearly runs him down. The Guelph dog. Good kick. That's got to be a free umps. Thank you. Woo-hoo-hoo! There's a bit of feeling in this. Spot on, Tio. Bombers, I know you're Bombers Rockets fan. That's what made me sad, though, in my video I did recently about you. But you've got to protect your captain, haven't you? Like, I know he started the fight, but spot on, Sam. Like, you're having all these melees around the ground, but your captain's just being mugged off. Here we are, Nate Caddy. Essendon need this just to get a bit of reward. Scott, I don't mind father-son, mate. I just think you've got to pay for it behind. I will say this, it does feel like, and I'd love Bombers, TL and Toff's feelings on this, but Essendon feel like they're up for this game. That's a shocking kick. Luke McDonald did not want to chase it either. Inside 50 and Archer May. Was his arm held there? So, yeah, if I was coach of Essendon, I'd do 2 years worth. I would have thought so, Langy, but he rubbed his nose like that and went like that. I don't know if he got any blood in it, but his nose was bleeding. Blamires, good kick. Finds Larky. Trempath. That bounce stumps. Surely that's ball. There's a double movement. Oh, umpire. You know what? I would also have a rule that if you jump a punch, he went like that saying his nose was bleeding and went like that on his face. I don't know if there was blood in his hands, but that's what Jerry did. I like it, Dirty Dog. What are your thoughts on it? And chat, what do you think about the last touch? I really like it. Archer May brings it to ground, does great to get the kick inside. Handballs, good tackle. North just taking the game on. Oh, Kako couldn't get Paul Curtis. Coleman Jones run down. McGrath drills it back in. Caddy brings it to ground. Guelphy and Blamires feeds it back to Pink. He did, yeah. He went like that. He pointed saying, my nose is bleeding, and then went like that. Like, rubbed his nose and went like that. That's why I'm saying I would have... My rule on monitors are... I believe sexy hairstyles, Fred, have to be a good player. So, like, I would ban any colour shoes unless you were good. You have to have black shoes and you earn your right to go to colours. It's a good kick inside 50. Peter Wright takes the grab. I would have thought so. Peter Wright evidently taking 42 seconds to get this kick in. Hang on, it was 1968. What? Peter Wright from downtown. Oh, my God. 2 metre Peter. It's a 60 metre kick, but when you're that big, it's just a 5 metre kick. Big goal. 30-38. Dirty Dog, I hate the umpires having stats, and I'll tell you why. Oh, I think they're going to report it, chat. Yeah, you see, look! He rubbed his face! Look! He rubbed his face! You heard it here first, chat, look! I told you! What a spot! Look! They're copying me, chat! They're copying me! I told you it happened! Oh, you should be banned for life. Sam, no, I'm a big believer. My pop used to ban anyone wearing coloured boots. You had to wear black. Told you. Fred, that's hardcore. That's something that happens Friday night in Rebs. Innit? That's something that happens Friday night in Rebs. But that's what I'm saying. Why does no one... Cheers, Kate. Why does no one from Bombers sort that out? And why doesn't McGrath react? Like, you wipe blood on me, I'm throwing a right. I'll take 6 months. Told you it happened. I thought I was losing it. And here we are. Archie Roberts got all the time in the world. He turns. He looks at Pryor. Uses Pryor. That's a weighted kick. It's dangerous, though. And LDU's quick on it. Probably didn't need to use that kick. And Pryor sees it out of bounds. You see, Double Dummy, I think being disrespected, those poor leadership for me. Like, McGrath's got to do something to that. Like, that, to me, I would look down on my leader if someone's white blood in his face and he hadn't done anything. Oh, big hit. Gets the handball out. Shizo, quick hands. Caleb Daniel. And Archer May intercept marks. The Bombers can turn and go here. Gresham takes one on. Handball received. Perkins. Day Wicks kicks out in front. And Pink versus Nate Caddy. And Nate Caddy just can't do enough there. Good kick. Finds Luke Parker. I don't think you have to take a... Well, I mean, me personally, I would, but wrestle him to the ground, do something. He's doing very well, isn't he? Got my spraying ratings, Bomber fan. I agree, Luke. Oh, umpire. 7 minutes to go. Oh, the intent from the Bombers is there. What is going on here? Jerry looks like he's in another time zone at the minute. Luke McDonald, dangerous kick, and it's another turnover. Put down, though, by Farrow. Simkin. And a bit of calmness needs to prevail. Thoughts on World War III, mate? Let's hope it doesn't get to that stage. Slip by Zerha. Zach Reed. Finds Roberts. Roberts been everywhere this quarter, chat. Bomber, they've worked really hard. Well, you reckon it's 6 months? Jeepers. Shizzy. It's not been the finest quality game, but I've enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it. I don't know why everyone's upset about it. Sarah Millican's brother. Who the fuck is Sarah Millican? It's a little bit harsh, that. Oh, Bo. What do you reckon you'll get for that, mate? I really hope I get one of them, mate. Here we are inside. Blackiston. Wrestled in the tackle. Caldwell. That's high umps. Oh, Peter Wright. And that's a free kick. He'll get that. I've enjoyed the game, though. Shiny Blue. It's going to be an interesting one, mate. I think North might prevail, but at the minute, Essendon is showing a sign. If Essendon can keep this up, I reckon umpire and Merritt gets the free kick. Caldwell flying the flag, protecting his former captain. Don't know why Aidan Cole's giving it large. He was an absolute knobhead there. Ah, fair enough, Dirty Dog. I'll forgive you. Thank you, mate. I'll take that as a compliment. Parrish looks to spread. Zach Merritt. Oh, good kick. I think Langford needs to shave his moustache because that is giving off I'm a better player than I am. And the blue boots. See, if I was coach of Essendon, TL, he'd have to shave and wear black shoes. Corey, look, it's not textbook, but it's fun. And a behind for Langford. Do you reckon you could just hide in the... I reckon you could hide at the Marvel and just stay. Tough. Spot on, mate. Ruling on headbands. Hair's got to be long enough to warrant them. I don't mind them, though. And it's got to be... It's got to be the prime colour of the shirt as well. And that misses everyone, and we'll have a boundary throw. Oh, there's a bit of feeling in this. Oh, I'll tell you what, Archer May getting stuck in. I'd also probably not have Langford in my team. Langford, nice handball inside. Pryor, surely that... How is that against Blackiston? Sam, look, I'm a traditionalist. I like black shoes, white shoes. White shoes, I'd maybe be okay with midfielders. How is Jerry... But Jerry had Blackiston's arm. Can't be holding if you're not holding. LDU goes back in bound, found Tom Powell, shocking kick. Gresham's got time, goes inbound. Archie Roberts does well to evade. Uses his trusted left. Good kick! Archer May! I think North, though, have got a little bit of a... How's that overturned? Oh, the push. See, I don't mind the white boots on a half-back flanker. Oh, mate, the vintage one chills. Enjoy. Oh, this is going to be heartbreaking. Paul Curtis puts out a wonderful kick. And here is a man that enjoys a celebration, Lockie Doverston. It was definitely there, double dummy. I think North do win it, I'm afraid, for my Essendon contingent. But, yeah, I think North get it. But I do think North have got a little bit of mental fragility. There you see, look, he loves the celebration, does that lad? There's 7 goals too. You know the thing that Essendon are going to rue? I'm a Carlton fan. Dasson. Quality Langy. I mean, it's definitely a free. I mean, I do find it quite humorous that he took out 2 people in one go, though. You know what? The annoying thing about North and Essendon is neither of them can defend on transition, which is what's holding them back. Massively. It wouldn't have been pleasant, Hunter. Dirty Dog, mate. Scott, let's hope it doesn't get to that stage, buddy. Oh, Curtis, and that's a heartbreaker. Doesn't rain, it pours for Essendon. And Paul Curtis. Not too sure what Curtis did there. Roberts has got time. Looks for a spread. And this should see us off. I think they had pick one, didn't they? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure they finished 18th one year. And there is the half, 32-44. It hasn't been a traditional brilliant game. 2016. Cheers, Truthful. Is that you, Jesse? Didn't know you were lurking, Jesse. We like Jesse. You know what? Mrs. Pom really likes Jesse as well. Are you back in Victoria, mate? Are you? We do like Jesse. I miss Jesse. Don't see him enough. Dasson, you're a North fan? Finn Sullivan's been all right, hasn't he? But this has been, look, hasn't been a vintage game. Let's be honest. But it has been an entertaining game. I think that might be more entertaining because we've had fun together, chat. But, chat, been a very good. What am I eating at half time? Hey, you know her. I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. How are you as well? Good to see you, my friend. Hey, True Footy, good to see you, mate. I hope your trip home went well, mate. I hope Eagles keep the winning form up as well for you, mate. Very happy that you got to see that in person. So I will update the stats so you've got something to look at before we go on our intermission. But chat, make sure tomorrow you keep 8 o'clock free if you are a member. We're going to go live tomorrow about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I will confirm with tomorrow, and we've got a pack opening tomorrow. We are opening a whole box. Get your clock right. What's wrong with my clock? 2041. It is 2041. What are you on about? What are you on about? Why are you tricking me? Hey, mate. I'm glad you got home. Always good to get home, mate, and see the fam and shit like that, mate. Good. I'm glad you're back safe, though, mate. I hope you're glad to see you doing well as well, mate. Much respect to you. Jesse was one of the inspirations for me when I first started a YouTube channel. I've watched Jesse for years. So one of my biggest honours doing this was actually being on his show when he did that YouTube thing where he'd speak to a YouTuber. That was actually like one of my crowning glory moments of doing this. Believe it or not. Is that better, chat? Is that what you wanted? Remember, I am only one person, chat. So when you're complaining about little things, remember, I am one man. Right? One man betrayed by its country, called upon in its darkest hour. My favourite player is Frank Evans for Carlton. Okay, I appreciate. Yes, I know. Here you are, chat. So, chat, we will be back at 8:55. So, chat amongst yourselves. Straw Hat, it wasn't the best, so we'll be back. We'll be back in 10 minutes, okay? So grab yourselves a drink, and we will see you in a little bit. A little bit. And How are we all? How are we all? Chat. I've got hiccups. I think Carlton win tomorrow. Hey, Phil, how are you, mate? Yeah, I'm hoping he does 130 next week. And then he's in the bubble, isn't he? Leg Dog was, yours is Bond. I reckon Bond would be up there for me. I do like Nick Dacos, though. Hey, tough. I can't believe no one saw it in real time. It just shows how silly I am. That I totally forget that I notice these things. I'm opening the whole box. So how much is in a box? Tell you what, we'll have a look. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Night, mate. Love you. Love you, mate. I hope you feel better in the morning. So here we are. I reckon he'll get 4 weeks. Surely 4 weeks. Surely 4 weeks. I think it might be 36. $36. So we're opening that tomorrow. That's burning a hole in my pocket as well, because I really want it. Look, as long as he gets a week double dummy, I don't care. Yeah, but genuinely though, that is a health hazard, though, isn't it? Like, let's just be serious. Let's take suspending him for the Carlton game out. But blood in a face, that's a health risk. That's a health risk. That's a health hazard. Like a sling tackle and stuff, that's just sport. But that can be avoided. Like a tackle, you could argue can't be avoided. But blood near someone's mouth, that has to be weeks. Surely. Agree, tough. Yeah, but look, right, I would say acts of violence on the field are weeks as well, punching someone in the face, but like tackling and stuff, that's part of the game. But that's totally unavoidable. There's no part of the game that says wipe blood off your nose, rub it on someone's face, is there? Is my point. It has to be. Has to be, because that is unavoidable. That's unavoidable. Spot on, tough. And it was quite close to his face, even though he didn't turn to his mouth. So, I mean, it'd be interesting what the AFL do, but if they don't give him... You see, I'm a big one. You know, like today, Jared Berry threw that punch and it just missed Nass's head. I'm of the school things like that should carry excessive suspensions because they're avoidable stuff. They're really easy. You don't have to do that. Don't have to throw a punch at someone's head. Like, you don't have to wipe blood on someone. Like, when you tackle someone, that can go wrong. Spot on, Petra. So where I am, I think that should be a suspension. Spot on, Rich Ewan. Like, that's got to be, in my opinion, it's got to be... What was the suspension, Simo, did they say? See, I'm with you. You know, I've been a big one on this, Tough. Do you remember Bailey Smith? Was it Toby Green on Bailey Smith? Where when he was in the air, he threw the elbow for no reason? Like, I thought that should have been 4 because there was no need. Like, I'm a big one on things that you don't need to do. Should be bigger fines. So excited about opening these. Does anyone know anything about this? Like, what am I looking for? What cards, like, are really good in this? Anyone who knows more than me? Cold Bond. What a legend. I do love Heppel. What's Heppel doing now? Numbered cards and prediction. I'm super excited about this. Oh, is that true that Nathan Buckley 1 week? Where's he coaching, do you know? Is he coaching like VFL level? So I've got Footy Select Stars cards. Oh, the pie's tough. Cheers, thank you for that. Okay, let's have a look then. Select cards 2026 checklist. Game's about to start as well. Can I ask a stupid question? What's the difference between hobby and normal? Here we are, third quarter about to begin. We are underway. And Jai Caldwell pumps it inside 50. Kako can't get to it. Luke Parker with about his 800th touch finds Toby Pink, and Toby Pink clears their lines. And that's out of bounds straight on the full. Are they more rare and expensive, Bo? And how would I get a pack of them? Thank you for answering all my questions. Well, great kick there. Archie Perkins takes the first mark inside 50. Ooh, Locker Ranger. Okay. And what are my chances of getting them? Cheers, 3322. And can you buy like a slab of them like I have with these? Archie Perkins has a ping and a behind. Hey, Dirty Dog, I want to learn, mate. I want to learn. Oh, poor kick by Zach Reed. Intercepted North charge. And Larkey with the mismatch on Roberts. And that is shocking. I think he's injured, Dean. That is another turn. How many times have Essendon done that tonight? Missed a shot and then conceded on the turnover. What hoodie's $180? And Nick Larkey slots that through. Not the start the Bombers wanted. Essendon turnovers. Simo, at least you've still got your humour. That Zach Reed kick, though, absolutely mind-numbing. Yeah, I want to buy a box of these like every couple of weeks, chat. So we'll open them. So if you are keen to watch me open packs and have a bit of fun, let me know, because I'm quite keen. Hey, Simo, mate. Well, we're here for you, mate. We're here for you, buddy. Jeff, spot on. Caldwell gets the handball away, but intercepted by Colby McKercher. Dylan Stevens, quick handball. Curtis, picked off. I am looking forward to watching it with you all tomorrow, Shiny Blue. Yeah, I'm just going to get boxes all the time. So I paid $175, I think, for that box. Is that a good price? Surely I could get wholesale, can't I? Ben Mackay here. They look to switch. 50 plays 33. And Curtis sees it out of play. I don't really rate him, Dirty Dog. It's AFL Select Stars cars. You're going North 50 plus. But, what was Zach Merritt doing? Great tackle by Finn O'Sullivan. I get addicted quite easy, chat. So I'm looking forward to doing it. And rushed through for a behind. Bombers need to get a little bit of composure here. Hey, Merrick. Good day, mate. You're here now, mate. That's all that matters. That was a late call, play on. I agree, does, mate. Mental call. And looking for the switch up, they go back into the centre here. Harry Sheezel hasn't been... What's Sheezel on, stat-wise? Nice mark by Blackiston. Spot on, Scott. I did, Jeff. I did. And Blackiston goes down the wing. Marked by Sheezel. Sheezel goes backwards, finds Caleb Daniel. Dangerous looking kick. Gresh is there. Caldwell, nice handball. Umpire, man. Let the game play, you DOS man. AD. My son came out just as I was screaming then. There we are. Archer Day Wicks. Absolute turnip kick. Tips in hair? No. Probably just going grey, Dean. Thank you, Double Dummy. I like Blackiston, Simmer. Ampol, that's clever. Core, dangerous kick, and marked by Luke Parker. Luke Parker must be on about 35. And LDU marks 55 out. They moved the ball way too easy from the midfield against Essendon. LDU, it's a shithouse kick, but it manages to find its target and wrapped up by Zach Merritt. I haven't locker range. I was told about it today. I will have a look at it a bit later. What are we drinking, Lucinda? Merritt looks for the switch. It's a dangerous-looking kick. Oh, Zach Reed reminds me of what would happen if you were the opposite of a good footballer. Cooper Trembath takes the mark inside 50. Is he an Essendon fan? I'll check it out, Bo. Thank you for all your help, mate. I'm very new to the card work. But Gav, it's been a good game. It's been fun to watch. Oh, some crinkle chips. What flavour have we gone? Trembath. Oh, that is an absolute sherbet and a half. 9 goals, 3. Dirty dog he is. He's got a bit of Bugsy Malone about him, hasn't he? Hey, Toby, how are you, mate? I don't think he does, Dean. I don't think he does. Mag Ferret. Mag Ferret. Hey, Gav, but we can just hang out, mate, and that's what life's all about, bro. Life's all about just connection, mate. This is just 60 people and me living in the moment. Straight kicking does win games. Trempath there, look, you can see he uses a bit of the manscape on the old armpits. I'm very good, mate. How are you, Toby? Hey, Gav. Always a pleasure to have your company, my friend. Blackiston wins the tap. Evidently, Sheasel never gives away a free, but he was holding on to Caldwell's shirt like he was trying to mug him. Sheasel. Oh, Blackiston bursts off. Kicks inside 50. That is a gem. Back Garrett. Gak Barrett. Oh, Zach Merritt. Ampo, you're making it hard. Hey, that's good, Toby. Good to see you, man. Hey, Langy, that's impressive, man. Isn't that a song by Slipknot? Here we are, Peter Wright. 2 metre Peter. It's only about a 5 metre kick for him when you're this big. And he's made it look like a 5 metre kick. Straight through the eye diddle. Good ball movement as well from the Bombers, that. Just quietly. Good ball movement. Controversial, that, Bob, but I like it. Yeah, well, Langy, I'm hoping to get into it, and it's something that me and the kids can do as well. Like, do you know what I mean? So, like, oh, Whitey then. I like that, Simo. Something that, you know, they're just creating memories. Hey, I'm looking forward to it tomorrow, Toby. 39.57. Got a bit of a game on our hands here, chat. George Wardlaw, handballs to Caleb Daniel. LDU, back to Daniel. Good hands by North. They're looking to play football. Corridor kick doesn't pay off, but they managed to make it work. Peter Wright's one of them players, though, isn't he? That, like, you don't see him and he kicks 3. Says, that's impressive. You know what? I have way too many shoes as well. I don't have enough for a room, though. Oh, Zach Merritt air shots. Nearly does himself a mischief as well. LDU finds Jai Simkin. Didn't want to left handball it, so he went with his right. Shocking air handball, though. LDU intercept. And out the back they go. Luke Parker being the marshal for them down the back. He's playing that Luke Hodge role that Clarko really likes, isn't he? Just behind the ball as the distributor. Pokemon cards, Ampo, it's something that I've like wanted to get in. I'm not a big fan, Bomber. You saw me on ratings, though. Oh, that is way too easy. And Doveston. Great work by Wardlaw, that. And Doveston here has a chance. It is, Toby. It's a wee bit chilly, mate. Shocking. Fred. Try and come up with another one. Really, Albert? Where's Jeff's shed, if I might sound stupid? Oh, Doveston, that is absolutely toffee. 9 goals for 58. You know what? My son's really into One Piece, Cora. Really into One Piece, so that might be something to get him into. Might be something to get him into. You know, the umpire saying, Mark, play on, come back. Just let them play. Exhibition centre. When was that, Albert? This weekend? Ah. You can't get down. Ah, fair enough, TL. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you for educating me. Why is it called Jeff's Shed? Farrow kicks it to the marking contest. Oh, Kako thought he had way too long. Gets the handball away, though. Nate Caddy goes out wide. They've got the overlap now, the Bombers. El Howley inside 50, and Blackiston takes the mark. Yeah, Bo, that's what I want to kind of get my kids into and stuff. Ah, Jeff Kennett. Thank you, chat. Yeah, I've got really into watching videos of Pokemon cards and stuff. You had a roast tonight. That's really nice, man. How good's that? Bit of roast potatoes? Yeah, I've seen that, Ampo. It's taken him a while to get used to it. Blackiston blazes across the front. You know what? If Essendon could kick straight, they would have been all right. Says it does make sense now. You know what? I'm going to start calling it Jeff Shed. So thank you, chat, for, again, educating me. Oh, good mark there by the Perks. Easy kick there, Perkins, if you go quick. Why did he do that? Good mark, mate. Shangri-La Frontier. Is it similar to One Piece? I don't know anything about baseball though, Jeff, so I like to collect things that I actually know. Archer May. Oh my good lord. Kick like a fucking minefield survivor. 41-58. Pressure around the ball's good. Jai Caldwell finds a little bit of a gap. Sardell Howley. Merritt. Roberts. No time. Daywicks holding the ball. Fred, I said that if you lose to Essendon the way they played the last 2 weeks, Tasmania should just replace you now. Take the year off. Oh, that's way too easy, and Paul Curtis will have the mark in front. What do you collect, Gav? A Babe Ruth card? That must be worth a decent amount. All right, Bo. Is there a certain brand that I should be getting, Bo? Because I don't mind buying a slab for him and getting him going. Paul Curtis. Oh, that's nice. 10 goals, 4. 64, plays 5 goals, 11. Let us know how the Gout race goes, Double Dummy. Jordan Clads. Oh, all right. Have you packed any, or have you just, like, been wheeling and dealing? Jeanette, let's hope that he can bleed and not wipe it on someone's face. A Mickey Mant 12.6. You know, my thing with Merritt, and I'd love Essendon fans if I'm being a little bit harsh here, but I find with Merritt, I don't think he breaks a game open. Is that correct? I don't think he breaks games open. I think he gets a lot of the ball. Bandy from Gameology. All right, I will check it out and I will report back to you. But thank you for that, mate. Free kick here. Peter Wright to take 6:40 to go in this third. Drills it inside 50. Toby Pink picked his pocket, did Zang Merritt. And he nearly made me look a fool after slagging him off. Yeah, have you seen? Is that really Banksy that's been revealed? Because that looks not like I thought Banksy looked like. So is that a fair assessment, TL, do you think? Have I been harsh on him? Caleb Daniel goes through the corridor. Perkins does not want a defensive run, does he? Luke McDonald drills it in. Oh, Cooper Trembath takes it. I'm very good, Ree. How are you? Cooper Trembath is just quietly pretty good. Bombers, fair call, brother. You know the dudes behind the goals that have like the targets and the kick it to me? I reckon they are the biggest knobheads in the world. Like that is big knobhead energy in it. Don't you think? Who would I pick first? Toby Pink or Billy Frampton? Toby Pink. Don't mind Toby Pink. I think Toby Pink, if you put a very good defender next to him, he does a job. I'm looking forward to seeing that Roby game. Who would you go, Fred? Billy Pink or Toby Frampton? Same person. Here we are, Isaac Kako, up and under. You pick your nose, mate. Sheasel, handballs to Caleb Daniel, 5 minutes in this third. Nice kick out wide to LDU. And LDU just goes down the line. Carlton by about 10 goals, Hunter. Conservatively. You know what, though? Like, I know Bombers Rocket. I know Essendon fans really rate Parrish, but I've never rated him. He's one of them players that looks good. Like, the best analogy I could give you is like having a 12-inch willy that doesn't get hard. Like, yeah, it's impressive in the showers, but really impractical. And you'd rather have a 3-inch. Sheasel. I am looking forward to it, Ree. Get around our boys. Why has everyone just looked at that ground ball? Lana and but you know what I mean? It looks good, but it's impractical. Rich Ewan, mate, you need to come and watch Fiona's rating show that I do with her. I copped hella hate for saying that I thought Parish is gash. Oh, air ball. Frantic defending. Parish. George Gregan's it in front of the umpires. Langford finds Kako. And Kako puts it out to Nate Caddy. Hey, watch it with us, Hunter, mate. Spend some time with your little kid and put him on the lap and sit and watch me. Yeah, the Twig Show. Tiger Time, I got hate for saying Parish was rubbish. Where's Rich Zewin when I need him? Back me up. Back me up. I need TL and you in the chat backing me up. And 3 minutes to go. 42 plays 70. Pom up. Yeah, you don't need IDs here. Tiger Time, it's like home away from home, to be honest, for me. To be honest. Hey, Tiger Time, well, I appreciate you coming in here if you're feeling a little bit low, mate, but it's good to see you, man. Hey, that's pretty impressive, that, Jamie. Ball spills out the back. Kamza into an open goal and a behind. Yeah, Riz Ewan, I just think he's one of them. You know what? The best way I could say about Darcy Parish is he's like an icing on the top type player, but when you haven't even baked the sponge, you just put in icing. Like, look at that kick there, man. The basics. Another player that I don't like at Essendon, right? Another player I don't rate at Essendon. This is going to split the room. Zach Reed, don't get it at all. Dinked in by Stevens. Everyone flies for the ball. Jai Simkin and she's a bit of... Do like Archie Roberts, though. Fair call, that, Dirty Dog. How good is Hale, though, mate? When can Essendon get a competent coach? I don't know, mate. Finn Sullivan turns, has a shot. Why didn't Ben Mackay mark that? And a behind. Was it a good race? I agree with you, Rich. Look, I think Zach Reed could be a good intercept third. But the role he's playing at the moment, I just don't rate it. That's way too easy. Tom Blameers with a mark. Thank you very much, Toby. Reed, good question. I do think Geelong deserved it in the end. But Crows have been stiff. But I do think overall Geelong were the better side. But I think the Crows will be all right. Tough loss for him. Here we are, Tom Blameers. My boy. Get in! Good boy! The actual lineup. Let me remind myself of the Carlton team. Lana, I'll give you it. ATL, mate, you are kicking ass and taking names, mate. Hey, Bombers fans, lot, I am so sorry. You've had opportunities in this game, though. The problem is like, the skill level is just woeful. I reckon they will start... I don't think Ollie Hollands plays halfback. I think it'll be Cowan, Cowan, McGovern, Florent, Dean, Wheater and Young backline. Ollie will float there, though, because we're a half back down with Matt Carroll. Blamires again. Pops it in and a good intercept grab. Hey, Boston, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. Good win for your mob today. Thank you, Scott. I'll have a look at it. Fred, look, they're in dire straits. You know my issue, though, is like my video said about Essendon. When you're seeing them miss simple kicks and things, the level of standard isn't for the execution of the basics. You've got to ruthlessly hunt the basics. And I don't think they do that. There's 50 with 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Sarong will have a chance. The problem is there's so many people, Ampol, that can take points off him. And there we are. Good lead from North. Spot on, Bombers. It's the standard there. And you know what? I think, again, I'd love the Essendon fans who are in here. By the eye, it's, again, the senior players that just aren't hitting the levels. Oh, thank you, Boston. I think we do win tomorrow. I can't wait to see Newman and Dirksen in. What am I doing for Easter? We'll probably do like a Easter egg hunt for the kids. Even though they're getting a little bit too old now to have fun. They're all about being cool. But we'll probably do a little Easter egg hunt for the kids. And just spend a bit of time together, man. Hey, Ashley. I haven't seen you. Hey, Coro. I'll look forward to it, mate. Thank you for the advice as well today on the cards and things. I think the Bombers are tanking. Well, I'm hoping because I've been so nice to Matt Roser, he doesn't put a bid on my boy Cody Walker. That'd be nice. Tiger time. You're never too old to have fun, I don't think. Thank you, Boston, for stopping in. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Ashley, that's all right, mate. That's all right. You're here now. So the final quarter then. And disappointing from Essendon. They've had chance in this. 5 goals, 12 kind of paints the picture versus 12 goals, 6. It's been incredibly wasteful when Essendon have had the ball and their defensive transition is appalling. Tough. I do think you'll bid on him. Much love, Boston. Thank you. Hey, Gav, mate, we're going to be all right tomorrow, buddy. He was very good, Jamie Bryan. He would play. He would play tomorrow, Cody, for Carlton. Genuinely. Laggy, mate. And the secret is there's no eggs. I don't think you'll bid on him pick 1, but I've got a feeling he might do some more. I think, for me, the issue with Saints, and I said this pre-season with Saints, is you've got to use them players in a certain way. And I think it's going to take a bit of time. But the big thing about Saints, and what's worrying me about the Saints, is what you expect with Ross the Boss teams, is you expect teams that use the basics very well. They man up, they hit targets. They're not doing any of that. It's almost like Ross has got Saints running before they walk. So it's a bit of a concern for the Saints, I think. But you can't buy... You can't buy culture, can you? I'm looking forward to seeing Evans, Petra. 250 tomorrow, Bo. Spot on. But it's all right, though, because Carlton are going to win. Hold your breath, chat. There. Hold your breath. Ashley, spot on. But, I mean, look, you've got to try and move the needle, but sometimes it doesn't move. And I think that when you buy the quality in, you've got to use you've got to change how you play. Watching how they use TDK. No, fly spray. There's a blowy there, and it's annoying me. I did tell you to hold your breath, though, didn't I? It's Glen 20. Yeah, I was just taking out. There you are, Smegoff. I need to look. The glue that I've got is potent, so I'll do it. I'll do it tonight and leave it. I wouldn't have given pick 7 up, but I'll say this, right? Yes, Saints have overspent, but they had to get the players in. So I don't disagree with what they did. I do think, though, that they haven't changed their system to suit it. Nah, Lana, I was just getting rid of that blowfly. It was just doing my head in. Really, did I? No, I didn't. You tricked me. You tricked me, Langy. Super Blue, good day. I haven't seen you for ages. How are you? You okay? I agree, yeah, but they had to pay that to keep him, didn't they? Juddy, spot on. Martin. You know, the biggest mistake I think Essendon can do, and I'd love Essendon fans' feedback, is give it to Solomon. Because Solomon reminds me of David Teague for Carlton. And it's an ex-player, so everyone thinks the vibes. He'll probably get a couple of feel-good results. But that's the problem for me. Like, I want to see, like Essendon keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a better one. Where did you go, Super Blue? Anywhere nice, mate? Good to see you back, though, mate. Here we go. Fourth quarter begins, and here's Harry Sheasel straight out the middle. Drills it into forward 50. Trempath is out the back. Handballs it backwards. Simkin clever. Trempath! Oh, that would have been a worldie. Oh, Canada, mate. Oh, I'd love to go to Canada. One of the places in the world I haven't seen. The North Americas. Love to go. You see, TL, I think Enright Skipworth's the way to go for me. Young coach, go there. Because if it's a young coach as well, you've got more money for your development coaches, so you can really bring in a good one. Oh, that is a great tackle by Paul Curtis. Swamped sad. And North are really tail wagging. Smegoff. Magic carpets. Is the back better, though, or this area, Smegoff? Not too sure, Paul. I mean, the Davey brothers aren't the level. One of them plays for the VFL. They're not for Carlton's VFL. They're probably not good enough. Tex Wanganeen surprised me. D'Ambrosia surprised me. I am doing the watch along tomorrow. Rich Hewin, he was, and I'm a big fan of him. Kako, that's a great delivery. That's better, Essendon. You see, what I'd like to see Essendon do a little bit more is take the game on as well. It feels like they set up. It's set up not to get beat heavily. Which in today's game, I am doing a watch along tomorrow, Ree. Hope you're here. Well, Canada was on the checklist before I came to Australia, but then obviously I got married within like 2 years. What is Gresham doing there? He really shouldn't be going for a shot there. There's a behind. 5-13, 12-7. I look forward to worry. Hey, Sam, we'll be all right tomorrow. Do I think they'll tag Walsh? I do, Poet. I do think you'll see. They've been using Thulstrop, haven't they, quite a bit on that tagging role? I reckon he'll get first dibs. I am as well, Hunter. I'm delayed. I was ahead of the game earlier. Good day, Ramiro, as well. Long time no see. Ambient, mate, what can I say? I was only going to stay here a year. My mate hated me because I left, like, a car, a house that he had to look after. So absolutely hated me when I told him, oh, by the way, not coming home. Shizel inside Larky. Good mark. Says, yeah. He might be having a long sleep, Blue Iris. Might be having a long sleep with that Bloodgate. Says, can you imagine ice hockey watch-alongs? Daffy Dog, look, I think they've got to get rid of him sooner rather than later. Thank you, Lana. Look, I'm glad to be here. And Larky. Post. But for me, Blood Game, Jerry had a blood nose and he rubbed the blood on Merritt's face. Yeah, Gav, but I don't think the ice hockey culture is as good as the AFL culture. Plus, I'd have to deal with a lot of Americans all the time. Oh, that's a shithouse turnover. Oh, what is Ben Mackay doing there? He treated the ball like a hand grenade. Yeah, exactly, Super Blue. Problem is for Essendon is, I think if Essendon are honest, Brad Scott wasn't going to make it better last year. It was definitely blood, Double Dummy. Definitely blood. Because his nose was leaking blood at the time. Blackis and here. Look at the sad faces of the Essendon fans. How does Toby Pink get away with holding Nate Caddy's left arm all game? Looking for the switch. Blamiers goes short. Nice kick. Oh, turnover. Big tackle from Comden. Caddy was away there. Kobe McKercher has Xavier Dersman for company. Finn O'Sullivan wrapped up by Roberts. Surely holding the ball, and it is. Surely that's 50, isn't it? That's clever, that Petra. Jerry Kohler. Sam, but Jerry might be out. And there we are. Kyle Langford takes a mark. 45 out. And that misses everyone. And nice defensive intent from Caddy. Dude, mate, game comes at you fast. But, I mean, for Essendon, for me, like, I feel like they made a mistake going with Scott. But, like, let's hope Welsh knows what he's doing. But I feel like they've got to go young coach like Skipworth and just get good development coaches around. Because I can't remember the last player Essendon developed. Peking Duck. I haven't seen him for a while either. Looking for the switch. Kyle Langford, left wing, 13 minutes to play. Did you tip Essendon, Kate? Gresham, McGrath. Nice kick. And Jai Caldwell takes the mark. How are you, Paul? Good to see you, mate. I'd imagine it's going to be... Lucinda, I'd imagine it's a crime everywhere. Oh, you tipped North, so you're all right. Here we are. Caldwell runs in. And nails it. 50-80. Is he going well? I've got Shizu in my team. Medical terrorism? Jesus. Casper McLeod, $2. Thank you very much, mate. I'm sending my heartfelt love, man. Even though I'm a Carlton man, I'm a football man first. Heartbreaking. There was blood in his nose, so I'd imagine if you did that. Intense there, innit? Six goals, 14, though. It's the execution of the basics as well, but Brad doesn't inspire me with confidence when he says we all die soon. That worries me. Like, that worried me, that press conference. Xavier Dersmer's worked tirelessly for very little reward. That's high, though, umpire. McGrath drills it in. Perkins turns into trouble. Watching Peter Wright pick that up reminded me of my nan walking on ice. Gresham, centering kick. And turnover. And here they come. Good tackle. Go again, Pryor. And the Bombers win the free. Ampol with the 2. Chopsticks in the eyes. It's not great, isn't it? Ashley, I agree, but I'd say that's also, though, like, an element of the game, though, innit? Oh, touched on the line. Like, Bombers fan... Like, when you're boxing, you're not deliberately rubbing blood in people's faces. Paul, maybe. She might not at the minute. No, she might not at the minute, though. She's been dead like 15 years, but she'd have a crack, I'd imagine. Good intercept. This is better from the Bombers. A little bit of fucking intent, a bit of pride. Playing for one of the biggest clubs in the country. Finn O'Sullivan. Yeah, you know what's worried me is the backs of North have had so much time to dance around. Have you noticed, though, like, the forward pressure's, like, either on or off with Essendon? It's never, like, constant. The dude says... I just think, to me, that, like, look, you know me, I hate over officiating. I like a little bit of shithousey as well. For me, wiping blood on someone, though, is a step too far. Here we are. George Wardlaw breaks down, up down the wing. Oh, my gosh. Archie Roberts air marks, but he does beat Zane Dersmer, which isn't hard to do. Nice kick. Well done. My father-in-law, Bo. Gav, he should be about 10 years, I think. I think he should be 10 years. I'll take a week's suspension so Peternet absolutely goes Bomber Clark mental to next week. Take a week. Tough, I'd agree. What made you stop using Spotify, TL? Yeah, you see, he says, like, I think the AFL does ruling so wrong. Like, you know, today, Jared Berry threw that right hook at Nas, right? I think that should be a suspension because if you stamp out the attempt, you fix all manner of ills. Caleb Daniel, good mark. The go inside again. Luke McDonald, whose kicking can be anywhere. Cooper Trembath spoils Larkey. And Archer and Zach Johnson handballs for no reason to Zaha. Oh, fair enough, TL. I appreciate that you do it. But fair enough. You see, Bombers, that's what gets me. If you do something and knock someone out, you get told off. But if you do the same thing you don't, it's totally fine. I'm so intrigued now, TL. I need to Google what they did. Yeah, they have Caleb Daniel as well. It's easy to tell the difference, though, because one's like the stairs into your front door, and the other one's like the stairs to your bedroom. Yeah, but says, you know, the off-the-ball punches at heads and people duck them. I think needless things need stamping out. Like, to me, throwing a punch needs being treated as if you hit it, because there's no need to do it. Same as wiping blood on someone's face. You don't have to do it. Sling tackle like Kako did there. If that knocks someone out, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. But needless things. You don't have to wipe blood. You don't have to throw a punch at someone. Like, I always say it, if I coached, I would ban my teams for doing jumper punches. Either throw the punch or don't bother. You can be physical elsewhere. Luke McDonald goes short. Toby Ping drills it in. Spot on, TL. So yeah, like, I hate the faux bravado of jumper punching. I agree, Bombers. Like, for me, I want to see physicality around the ball in your willingness to track back. Like, that's why it annoyed me, Archer May, last week on the rating show. You're showing physicality then, but you're not doing it. Actually, yeah, but I mean, like, nowadays that doesn't happen. Oh my gosh, what are Essendon doing? Zaha, luckily, is trying to play exhibition football. Yeah, Urban, I agree, like, because to me, the punches are the ones. Pulling goggles. You see, you know that... Oh, that's going to be a trip, innit? Oh, no, it's not. It's head high. Daniel, my issue, look, right, shithousery, like, rubbing the hair, I don't mind. Pulling the goggles, it's a step, isn't it? But it's, to me, there's different lines, isn't there? Things that are part of the sport. Yeah, dirty dog, but that's within the rules. Do you know what I mean? Like, a tackle is part of the game, isn't it? Like, my issue is when we've got things that aren't part of the game. Like, you can understand how you hurt someone in a tackle, but you don't have to punch someone. Like today, Berry throwing that punch at Nas. He didn't have to do it. Caleb Daniel goes backwards, finds the fullback, and North will look to build again. They go nice and short. Oh, look, I don't mind dirty play. I just think when you're, like, for me, rubbing blood on someone's face, throwing punches when someone's not looking, these are dangerous things that potentially could jeopardise the future of someone's career. If you get hurt in a tackle, it's par for the course, though, isn't it? Oh, that's way too easy. Essendon stood round. Simpkin kicks to LDU, and Essendon players were stood looking at everyone. I agree, Locker. I wasn't around for these players. Ampo. That guy there with his girlfriend looks absolutely fuming to be there. Daniel, look, it's not great. And there's a poster. 81-51. I agree, Says. And, like, for me, that's the big thing. That's where I think the AFL need to look at these rules. Hey, Brian, how good is Herbertron? Langford, dangerous kick, gets away with it to Parrish. Urban, where can I watch that? I'd love to watch that, mate. Oh, nice kick through the corridor. Farrow drills it inside 50. May was the target. Oh, Nate Caddy. Well done, boy. You know, on the bright side, Essendon, I'll say this to cheer you up. As my mate Jeff there says, are Essendon broken? Yes. The youth is very good, though. The youth is very good. Tomorrow. And Saad, what a goal! What a goal from El Houli! Out of nothing. It's very good, isn't it? Hey, Rich Ewan, he's a legend. I agree, Toby. Say, like, look, at the end of the day, physicality can be good, but you can't do it. Hey, congratulations, Jamie. I will say this, though, like, your youth for Essendon's good. If you get the right coach around there, you see, Ashley, that's what my video says. I feel like they've spent a good amount of time, like Carlton, being apologetic, and they've lost their ruthless edge. And ruthlessness doesn't mean you'll cheat. It's part of the cause that would make you cheat. But at the end of the day, you need to find that ruthlessness to perfection. But their youth is good. Like, there's some terrific young players on this Essendon team. The right coach, get some right development people around it. It's going to be shit for 2 or 3 years, but it can get there. Sorry, Lange, I added an extra behind. I added the behind to the wrong team. Thank you, mate. Bombers, I agree. That's why I'm on the rating show, mate. I get angry for you. Go on, Gresh. And there we are. Well done. Mate, I wish Carlton was the bright side. Four minutes 12 to go. 8 goals, 15, 63. Can Essendon make a game of this, chat? Get a couple of quick ones out of the centre. Is my hair a mess? Sorry, I scratched it. There you are, Bo. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate your support, my friend. 4 minutes 12 to go. It's been a very entertaining game. Essendon making a show of it in this fourth. Kako's back on the ball. Wardlaw clears. Out to Finn Sullivan. He's been tracked by Pryor. Gets the handball out. Zerhard. Farrow's in there as well. No one can get a clean ball. Essendon got numbers around the ball and they'll get the stoppage. And Essendon get the free. What are they doing? They play on quickly and Farrow clears it up. Perkins right wing. Looking for options. May takes the mark. 55 out from goal. Hey, Ashley. And hopefully we do it again soon. He's a beautiful kick, isn't he? Jerry can't quite grab it cleanly. Wicks is there. Handballs galore. Pressure coming. Blamires. McKercher handballs it. Stevens clears his lines. And Archer May goes quickly. Parrish. Caldwell. Beats the man. Kako's there. Parrish. Wonderful kick. And Zachy Johnson. Kyle Langford plays on. Oh my God. What is going on? And Cam Zerha clears his line. Jai Simpkin. Rich Zhu and mate, I feel for you, brother. Thank you, boy. I appreciate you, mate. I appreciate you as well, all of you in chat. Thank you for being so supportive. Brian, that's so niche. Here we are, Zerha, playing down back. What's Luke Parker on at the minute? That has to be about 38 touches, isn't it? Yeah, Bombers, and that's what's getting you, and that's why I keep saying in the rating show with Fiona, get rid of these senior players, man. They're taking you nowhere fast. Parrish, handballs forward. Daywicks. Deep entry. Peter Wright's got to beat 3. Zach Merritt! Oh, 1:30 to play. The immortal 69. G'day, Z-Man. How are you, brother? There's still life in this. 2 goals is the margin. 1:27 to play. Merritt, he needed to pick up. Am I correct in thinking, Essendon fans, that no player, though, tested positive for them drugs? Am I correct? As says, hit the like button, please. Thank you very much, chat. I have a story for you, Pom. In the last round, Langford had 9 points and 1 goal, and I felt like side field. Hey, mate, did you see Tom Lynch did that against Carlton as well? Surely that's... Tell you what, 118, horrific turnover, last kick. McGrath deep in his back half, has to go. Surely that's down the field. That was a push. Oh, I wasn't saying they were innocent, double dummy. I was just saying, am I correct, though, that there was 0 positive tests? I think we've run out of time here, but Essendon have shown some fight. Fair enough, Rich Shewan. Ben Mackay. Tell you what, North Melbourne, though, they are fragile when the game comes back. That's way too easy. And that should see us out now. Essendon showed heart, but tell you what, if you're not in it till the end, that is a problem. McKercher, 14 seconds left. And Essendon have shown heart towards the end. But in the end, very wasteful. It's an interesting call, Paul, but I always think people overrate assistance with players with... Look at Alex Ferguson in Manchester and the people under him. Most of them have been shit coaches. And that's how the game finishes, 69-81. Essendon showed heart towards the end. Melbourne clung on, though, it has to be said. Chat, I will be with you tomorrow for the Melbourne game. In the evening, members stream, we're opening some of these bad boys. We're opening the whole pack. We've got a 1980s record pack to give away as well. And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. But chat, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you to everyone watching on the beautiful Sideline FM. Make sure you give it a follow if you're on Sideline FM. Make sure you subscribe and like here. Thank you very much, chat, for joining me. Great chat as always. Thank you to everyone watching on Twitch, watching on YouTube, watching on Facebook, watching on Sideline. Love you all. See you tomorrow for the big game. Carlton Blues versus Melbourne. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Toodle pip.